Alright, hey, I'm back at one of my favorite spots. So I wanted to talk about, I think some of you might remember when I had that day that I was on that like 4-mile hike. I want you to look up the word Satori. That's what I was experiencing. Big time. I'm still experiencing it, like bouts of it. But I think that's also why it's like the mind is kind of trying to latch on to like almost keep me there, as opposed to in that state of awakenedness. It's really wild. Like, I just want to talk. I want to talk about this shit so much, and I just like, I feel like I can't talk about it anywhere. Like, it's just such a weird thing, and I really don't know. Maybe I'm just not in the right circles, but I'm not finding any groups or people to really regularly talk about it with. I feel like there's a lot of these like more superficial ideas of what spirituality is, and it's not really hitting it for me, you know? So maybe here we can talk more about it. I don't know. But so I started writing a song. I know I posted this a couple times, but the song, it's a ballad that I started writing. I just finished it not that long ago, but it's I don't wanna talk, 'cause words then belong to you. So that line specifically is really about this. Is like not wanting to, it's like because of the mind, right? Talking, speaking, the way our mind operates is so much about duality and separation, labeling, putting things in a box, categorizing, right? And the second that we try to describe something, this concept and idea is manifested from another person. And this journey for me is, and I know for a lot of people, is so, it's not that. It's not something that you can conceptualize or put in a box or even use words to fully describe it, because that's just not it. So that's really what that song is about. Kind of going through this journey and feeling that like it's like a solitude, and it's a sadness for kind of grieving an idea that's just really not the truth of what we are. So kind of grieving that, but not really grieving it, more of just like recognizing what that is. And then all of a sudden you're left with like, oh gosh, but my whole life has been revolved around this concept, and now what does that mean? So it's a lot of like, it's very solemn, and while there's this like need for solitude, it's also like kind of hard being in solitude. I don't know. It's not even that it's hard, it's just that it's like you want to talk about things, but you recognize that talking about things doesn't really help, because it's when you're talking about it again, it just puts things in this like manifested concept, and that's just not it. And even with what I'm saying right now is so frustrating right now to hear my voice saying what I'm saying, because it's just not it. I don't know. I'm just dying for anyone else to relate to what I'm talking about. It's like I read it in like a lot of these, like with like what like a lot of these spiritual teachers talk about, like Eckhart Tolle or Rupus, what's his name? Oh my god, I can't think of his name. Spira. And I mean, even the Buddha. The things that they always talk about. But I don't know. It's just a lot, and it's really weird. And I feel like it's what I've also been searching for my entire life, too. It's just interesting. I hope somebody knows what I'm talking about and that we can converse more in depth about this subject. If not, I'm just gonna be one of those weirdos on YouTube. So that's all I got. Please tell me what you think, and hopefully we can converse more about this weird shit. All right, peace.